What is up, guys? Back into another reaction to Nichijou, this time with episode 12. As I've been mentioning over my second channel, I should be back on my main channel, hopefully not next week but the week after. I sent off all my counter notifications and they all got approved to be sent through, so if I do hear nothing back, I've got 10 business days to get back to my main channel, so that'll be starting this week. So I've got these 5 days and then next week's 5 days, and then hopefully Saturday, Sunday or Monday I'll be back on my main channel, so like hopefully the latest, the 3rd of May, but who knows with this kind of stuff, to be honest with you. Looking forward to seeing what we got in this episode today, though. Of course, I'll be continuing watching this on my second channel. I can't do that for Berserk and Nana just because I've pre-uploaded a few of the videos, which I haven't done that for Nichijou, which I always was a bit ashamed that I didn't pre-record, but I guess it's actually helped me in this regard. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what we've got today. Make sure to let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. For a couple weeks, that is. And let's get right into the episode. Summary. Yeah, summer's just hitting the UK here, so I can attest to a lot of this. And I'm almost fine with my belly bug or infection or whatever it was. Jesus. Like a smouldering boulder. Yeah, that's a lot of the UK. Just people all day mentioning, oh, it's too hot. I will just, shouldn't have paused really. Okay. I have to remember to unmute it because I've been forgetting to do that, but I think again that's because my belly's been influencing. I've had a bit of a fuzzy head over these last few days since I got this belly bug. Again, I think these are my favourite segments in the show, honestly, with Akase. I think that has become common knowledge to me. Although I love the other segments as well, of course. I think they are my favourite. The old men are also up there. Okay. What we got today? Shiny. Ah, okay. Not because it's summer. Because we've done homework. Go on, you go. Let's hope that one of the excuses, like the dogs ate it, isn't actually the case. You know what, that actually happened to me once with my swimming trunks. I never went swimming at school anyway, really, because I didn't like it. I'd always say I had like athlete's foot or something. I've never had athlete's foot in my life. But one time my dog actually did eat my swimming trunks. Ah, dear. What is Daihuku? Is that those balls that we were selling a few episodes back? And there's no way to assure you didn't drop it on the way to school as well and just blew away. So, you know, I've only just noticed the interesting fans they've got on the ceiling. Oh, well, we're fucked now, aren't we? Yeah, they've got like actual kind of like the fans I've got behind me on the ceiling, which is probably a good idea. It's not quite strong enough, eh? Oh, there we go. What is that? Oh, it's some shades. That's pretty cool. Good advice, honestly. Don't be hasty and things will turn. Again, I've mentioned how I've been in a bit of a shit situation again. Tummy bug, my phone broke, YouTube strikes. Been quite calm about it, although I did very much panic. It was just a shit time, but I'm slowly turning out of it. I hope. Gambare. Business cards. Akase. Accept it. Rude not to. Cider? Is that alcohol in it? I'm not sure who would willingly drink non-alcoholic cider. That shit tastes awful. Again, used to be the drink of choice when I was like 14, 15, 16. Just buy 2 litres of cider for like £3. That would be, I think, like $4 or something. And that'd sort you out for the night. Like, my god, did it taste awful. Oh, Pete 90. That used to be one of my favourite weapons on Modern Warfare 2. Not a very good one, I don't think, but it used to be one of my favourites. I got a bit of repressed memories of Modern Warfare 2. I remember playing offline. I didn't have the dongle thing that you'd need. It's a bit of bullshit back in the day, honestly. You'd need the internet connection as well as a subscription to Microsoft Live, which is like £40 for the year or something, as well as like £60 device that you plug into your Xbox to get internet connection. It's kind of like when it's happened to me a few times. I didn't know that you needed all that to get onto the internet originally, so I just went years without the internet. So just to carry on the story of Modern Warfare, I played offline. I think I prestiged like twice just offline versus like bots, just doing nothing pretty much, just being a boring ass time in preparations for me to go online. So that would be a really high level when I got on there. And yeah, it just doesn't carry over whatsoever. So start from level 1, and all those hours were absolutely wasted of like getting perks and achievements and such. And yeah, awful. But that reminds me of when I used to have a PS2 as a kid as well. I didn't know that you had to have a memory card, and you had to save memory. You had to save your game on the memory card. So every game I just have to start over from the beginning because I had no save file, and I knew no better as a kid. I was just like, oh, I guess I've just got to play every game in one sitting. But yeah, again, you'd think stuff like that would come with like the console. Maybe it did, and I just didn't like realize. But yeah, kids especially, don't read instructions, do they? So both my fault, I guess. It's annoying because you have to like you get what you pay for, and then you've got to actually pay extra to get what you pay for. So smart business tactic, but quite yeah. So I've never done one of these. I was never allowed to. I used to go to the fairs and such quite often, but I've never done one of these. Eggplants. Well, the fun's in the game, not what you win. Isn't this the guy that got fucked over by the ramen? I did. I was almost expecting it to explode. Also, if we get to win whatever's on here, sure, it's just gonna be majorly fucked if we hit it. Wow. So a lot of this stuff is they do like nail a few of these down. Talking about scams. Just shoot it. You are. You are. You are a ripoff. So we're actually destroying. Yeah, I knew it. And there's a pretty funny movie. It's not too funny actually, but it's quite warm. Called Adventureland. That doesn't really cover stuff like this, but it's like focused on like a fairground. Quite a fun movie. Shoot that guy, please. He deserves it. Oh, he's sleeping? Oh, he's not actually sleeping. I did used to have a friend that could sleep with their eyes open. It was really weird. I'm still not really sure if I believed it, but it seemed like he could. Oh, and here's our winning, hey? Like I said, we're actually going to hit any of this shit, we're just destroying it. I guess we spoiled his fun. Yeah, fucking bastard. Never. Again, I feel like we should have shot him. That would have been fair. Oh. Well, it bounced all the way back. Hey, nice. That is how physics works. With specific objects. Super Bowl. Play my trap card. What game is this? Oh shit. What? Slipstream. Okay. No idea what that was about. Which I've probably said in this series quite a lot. Shit. At least it wasn't your wallet. It's always like it's always annoying dropping someone else's, but that's always the upside, I guess. Okay, I feel like in Japan it would actually be very likely, and it's very likely someone wouldn't take the money. Like if there was places you'd bet on not taking the money, it would be Japan. Looks like they did take the money though, which sucks. Again, personally, I wouldn't. I feel like this is an old maybe. Like I feel like a lot of people would also say they wouldn't, but would, or maybe take a little bit. Or that's the thing. I would kind of. I say I wouldn't, and I wouldn't, but I would kind of half expect some kind of like reform of payment or something. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't like bring it up if they didn't be like, oh, you're not going to give me any money. I wouldn't be like that. I'd just like kind of accept it, but I'd maybe be a little bit pissed off that I didn't. Take some. I've never really found a wallet or anything in the past. I found money from like I think I mentioned this story before about finding some money. I just watched a guy like get some money out, and he thought it didn't work, but the money ended up coming out of the cash machine. So I went in and gave it to him. He went in the shop, so I could have easily just walked away with it. But you just got to kind of think about people's situations. Sometimes I've got no idea what that guy's life's like. He's probably got kids, probably got family to feed. So, and I would have just bought drugs with it. So he's much more important to him than it was to me. Although my friend was with me as well, so he was probably pretty mad. We didn't buy drugs with it, but yeah, I've always been pretty good at that type of thing. And like I said, I feel like maybe why I feel like I'm, and this probably sounds terrible, but quite Japanese in nature a little bit. Relate quite a lot, and I feel like in Japan it would probably be one of the most likely places to have someone first not rob your wallet, but also not take the money inside, and they kind of hand it in as well. Japan's just a good place like that, isn't it? As for the most likely places to take your stuff, I'm not really sure. Capital cities of many European countries, I'd say, it's very likely. As well as a few Asian countries, quite a few American countries, and Africa, of course. Like I'm thinking about like Brazil, stuff like that. I don't know. People might start calling me racist when I'm actually just like spitting facts here. UK would be quite likely. USA, I imagine, as well. There's quite a few good-natured people over there in the UK, over in the US. I think it would be more likely the US would actually give you your money and your wallet back than people in the UK. How much is 4,000 yen? I forget now. I think probably like 100 quid or a couple hundred perhaps. I guess we can. I feel like I do this a lot, but we'll pause and see. I need to just remember like a certain equation for it. Yen to GBP. 1 yen is 0.5p. Oh wow, it was 20 quid. You're taking the piss, right? Is that stuff? Well, I guess at this age you do get stuff like that over 20 quid. I remember once it was my birthday and I went to the city and I think I went there with like 100 quid and I ended up dropping like 30 quid or something and I think it just blew away. Or maybe the people behind me picked it up and just didn't tell me, which was probably more likely. But at the time I thought it just blew away. I kept in a box of fillers, and that really pissed me off. I was really disappointed. I'm always quite disappointed at losing other people's money. Happened a few times. Remember when I went to a bar once and we bought a few drinks, and then they just said that we didn't pay for them, and they didn't make them for us, but I definitely gave them the money, and that really pissed me off. I was drunk as well, so I was there for a while. £20 though, shouldn't get too hung up over that. And that, like, give it a year and you won't even remember. Give it a few months and you won't remember. Is this the pan segment that we see in the opening? Looks like we've got two very similar women here. Why'd you say name then? A lot of sweat coming out of it. Oh dear. Always an interaction with these type of people, isn't it? Paper airplane or origami. Oh, more so origami. What is that? Ah, that's pretty cool. Chopstick holder. Oh, fucking hell. Super miniature crane. That's impressive, that is. Ah, that's pretty cute. Again, I always do find it. I don't know who the voice actor for Hakase is, but I do always find it quite amazing that an adult woman can sound like this. It's not too much of a problem when you're lying down on your front. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh, she's so gonna take advantage of this. Oh well, she tried. My snacks now. Akase desu kara. No, I guess it is kind of peaceful in a slightly chaotic way, isn't it? Boredom game. Now hiring part-time. Nichijou burger. Well, you just lost. Oh god. Doesn't look like it. Word of the day. Which is always a sentence. Makes me feel like the translation of word of the day is not absolutely correct, but maybe I'm wrong. Open a bottle of nothing. Oh. Obviously it looks see-through. Cider. So again, I'm guessing there's some kind of weird non-alcoholic cider. Again, the only cider I've ever known is shitty apple 4% strongbow cider and shit like that. Tastes awful. Oh, that's a cute way to wake up. Oh, you go take the compliment. You wouldn't be loved to be woken up that way. Okay, we'll skip the ending. I do wonder if we'll get a new opening halfway through, because we are almost at the halfway point of this now, aren't we? Cider desu. Yeah, it's the cider ball this time. It's always something strange, isn't it? Again, what is this cider then? Because it's not the cider that I know. It seems like it's actually just that disgusting drink that is carbonated water, sparkling water, which is okay. Mitsuya cider is a Japanese carbonated soft drink created in 1884. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like it's a type of cider I've never heard of. Lemon and lime. Yeah. While it's branded as cider, East Asians use a very different drink from what typically referred to in English, which makes a lot of sense. The English love alcohol, not me personally, but I guess that would, and even for me, alcohol is the first thing that comes to mind. What's between lemon lime drink with ginger ale? So Asahi has come out with an additional flavour, including Asahi. Don't they do beer as well? They do quite a few drinks, I think, in Japan. They're the sponsor for my football team that I support, Man City. So flavours including grape, lemon. I'm not sure what mikan is. White peach. I do always love a grape and peach flavoured drink, as well as lime and lemon. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad that cleared things up. I was like, why are they serving cider at schools? But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back next week with episode 13, which again is the halfway point. So I'll see you guys then, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.